الشيخ تميم بن حمد بن خليفة بن حمد بن عبد الله bin Qassim. And Qatar was founded by Sheikh Qassim 1878. So how Sheikh Faisal is related to Sheikh Qassim? Sheikh Faisal's name, Sheikh Faisal bin Qassim bin Faisal bin Thani bin Qassim, the first one. So Sheikh is the fifth generation of the first one. Okay? And as you see around, we have bronze and sword. This kind of sword is very special because of the design. This design is strange because the curve is usually backward, this is forward. And it has big cutting area. So from the design we know what is the use for. This is for cutting armors. So based on the design of the sword, you know what is the main function and also you know from which country, from which region. So this is the famous Turkish sword. It's Ottoman sword. Okay? These rifles are used by high officers from the Ottoman army. Okay? So you know the museum, we have more than 40,000 items. If we stop only 1 minute by each item, we need more than 28 days to see the whole museum. So what we're going to do, we're going to discover some highlighted items in the museum. Okay?
All right.
Guys, do you think this is a horse or camel saddle? This is used by a horse or camel. This is a horse saddle. And can you imagine this is gold and silver? Gold and silver, yeah. From which country? Can you guess? It's African, Arabic, north of Africa?
From Morocco.
Morocco, yeah. Do you know why? Because this item is ceremonial item. They have a kind of ceremony, they're riding the horses, and while the horse is running fast, they're holding guns and are shooting from the horseback. So that's why ceremonial item is gold and silver.
This is real gold.
This is real gold. We're going to see very expensive items inside. We're going to see very expensive items fully made of gold, you know. Arms from the Crusades. Those are from the Crusades, from England and Scotland. From the Crusades time. Look at this kind of the gun. Do you know what we call this kind of the gun? Its name is matchlock gun, matchlock. So from the name we can understand how it's working. It's match, so you have to make fire yourself, then you can shoot. This is the first real gun, has a trigger, you know. So how long time you need to make one shot? Up to 2 minutes, which is not good if you are in a fight, right? But this is not the main problem. The problem, if you start to fight and start to rain, it's not working under raining. So I have to make sure there is no raining in the fighting day, okay? This is used in Yemen. Sometimes based on the sword, the design of the sword or the handle, we know from which country. Look at the handle, this handle. You know, it's from Indonesia, Malaysia and Philippines. This very special kind of daggers, they call it Chris or Callus. Okay? So it's Philippines, Indonesia and Malaysia. Look at this kind of the gun. Can you see? Look at the flint. Look at the stone. This is the flint stone. This is just how it's working. This is the flint. You know how it's working? A flint. This is how make fire. So when the flint touch the metal, it makes a spark. Then it comes inside the barrel, then shoot. So this is making the process how it's working. This is the second type of the gun. Okay. What this? Did you see the sword? This one, a ceremonial sword from India, and also for beheading.
Oh.
Also for beheading.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Chopping the head.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like
Bahubal's word.
Bahubali.
You know, and this is ivory. You know ivory, right?
Yeah.
And coral. And this is the dancing, the famous dancing. This is a gift from the Queen Elizabeth II. Was a gift to Amir of Kuwait, 1981. Look at the design. Look at the shape. It's unusual, Middle East shape, right? Because this is a gift. It's European sword. This is the famous The famous Indian sword, we call it talwar. Talwar or talwar sword. How we can recognize, identify the sword by the handle. Look at the handle. So once you see this handle, you can understand it's Indian. Talwar. What do you call the Indian talwar? Talwar, yeah. So this is a talwar. We know by the handle, okay?
So it will not slip. Come back.
Yeah, there is someone told me because you can hold by 2 fingers. That's why the handle is small, and it's used like that by the Mughal before. Guys, if you ask me which sword is most valuable here, you see this one. Wow. Look at this sword here. Yeah, almost you can see the most valuable. First, look at this kind of metal. Anything special here? It's normal, right? Nothing is special. Look at this one. Look at the shapes. Can you imagine? This is not decoration. This is natural shapes. Do you know what kind of steel this one? This is Damascus steel. Damascus steel from Syria. The best kind of swords are made of Damascus steel. There are many legends about this kind of steel. But unfortunately, we lost the process how they made this kind of steel. Now we don't know how they made it. Did you see the movie Game of Thrones? Yeah. Did you see the Valerian in the movie? From Damascus steel. Is inspired from Damascus steel. Yeah. This one is very flexible and it's very hard. So, and we don't know actually how they made it.
It's no history about it.
Can you guess this is which area? This is Doha. This is Corniche, and this fort is still inside Souk. And this is Doha, and this is Towers area. It was empty from 1940s.
1940.
Yeah. And this is the same Doha.
Same door.
1940s. Where were people living then? There's no house.
Those are house, but it's from far. No?
And this door from 17th century from India. This door. Do you know what is interesting about Indian doors? The shapes, decoration, it has meaning. You know, it give details about the family. Those are living behind the door. So the shapes can tell you the religion. Sometimes how many members of the family. Sometimes what is the profession of the family. So this is like the business card of the house. So means it's still a kind of secret, local secret. Not everyone can understand. But at least here we have the religion. We can know the religion. Look at the top, right? Yeah. Sometimes they put the flowers to refer to the members of the family. Sometimes they put the specific symbols refers to what is the main job, you know, the profession, function of the family. Okay, so can you come this side? Yeah. This long gun from India, 19th century. India, the long one is Mughal from India, 19th century. Can you see how long?
From India?
From India, 19. This kind of furniture is from north of Africa. We call it Arabesque Amazigh. It's mixed between different cultures. And look at the African. Look at the door, this window. It's from Africa. No, these pillars are very valuable because they are from a famous mosque from India. They call it Babur's Mosque. Babur's is founder of the Mughal dynasty.
Which one?
And the mosque was founded from 1528. This mosque is destroyed 1992, but we have 2 pillars from the mosque. So these pillars are very, very valuable.
How do you get them?
You know, he collected the item himself. He was collected from 10 years old. His passion is collecting. That's why he's still coming. He comes to the museum every day. When he comes and look around, sometimes he gives it to himself. He's given instruction about the setting of the art museum. So it's like he's very He's very interested in this. Let's go to see dinosaur head. Here we have fossils even. Fossilized animals. We have a real head of dinosaur.
This is from India, right?
These are from India, yeah. This is carrying bit from India. Shoulder carrying bit from India.
The kings and
You will sit inside.
Exactly. It's, ladies use. Ladies sit inside and they're carrying the shoulders.
queen and
Guys, let's go to see the. We have dinosaur head here. Actually, why? These are ammonites. Ammonite, it's 280 million years. 280. million years.
What is it?
It's a kind of amino acids, the creatures, it's a sea creatures.
Sea creatures.
Like nails, you know? They're like shells, yeah.
It was this big or this is one?
This size, different size, and kind of creatures from the sea.
200. Wow.
Again, the same shape like snails from the sea creatures. Look at the shells, snails. 250 million here, 280 million. Can you read what is written? 280 million years. From Sahara, it's African.
80 million years ago.
Ago, yeah.
Where? From where in Africa?
This is it's from Sahara. It's Moroccan item and Algerian. It's Moroccan, most of items. Okay, so let's go to see the head of dinosaur. Here we have a real head of dinosaur. This is a prehistory. The prehistory carving here. And look at this obsidian. You know obsidian is volcano rocks. Obsidian crab. This is obsidian. It's a prehistory also carving. This kind of calyx, they call it calyx stone. Calyx, just before it's head of arrows. It's for, you know, sharps like knives, head of arrows, you know, calyx. Even the flint that makes fire, it's a kind of calyx. You know. This is meteorites, meteorites from the space. Like when they fall from the space, they fall and they will. Yeah.
So these are Lyrians.
Wow.
This Mosasaurus, it's 100 million. Look at this kind of the head of dinosaur.
100 million years.
100 million.
You know Shibaba?
Mutu kwa dinosaur.
Mutwe?
Eh.
Baisaku, mbona baisaku wabipapula.
Andi yakuti gana.
What is this, sir?
A shell maybe.
This is this kind of shell. The stone, you know, it's a kind of berites stone, different kind of stones. If you find this one and keep digging, you can find real gold. These indicators for gold. Different.
But they are not
quartz,
real gold.
No, not real. These are windows. Guys, let's go to see real animals. These animals are real. Can you see this dinosaurics and suit of dinosaur? And those animals, all these animals are real animals, are stuffed real animals. All real and real, yeah. They come from this, can you guess from which country? The tin?
The tin? This one I think from Uganda. South Africa.
Capital city of Africa.
Somalia.
Somalia? I think Somalia, they got it from Uganda if I'm not mistaken.
So, the neighbors? So half Somalia.
Sula?
Okay guys, let's go this way. We'll go back to the museum, yeah? So the bedroom set, you know what the windows are bedrooms. Yeah, we live in the bedroom. They check it. Originally, most of them they were living there before, and now they came. It's all the Arabs. not like Saudi Arabia and other countries around. And now they came to the top. So this is how the tent look like before.
One side it's open here.
There is something is covered from this.
Cover from outside?
It can be covered, but it has two sections, one for ladies and one for
Yes. بعدين خلاص ما
Okay, so guys, let's go this way. So, do you know this section is a new section? Now we're going to discover the whole museum again, the rest of the museum. The most expensive item didn't come yet, it's still inside. We have a house. Also, we have a cover for Kaaba, is made of gold. This one costs more than 20 million riyal. We have old one, used 1910. It's also gold. So the most valuable item is still inside. We're going to see the small car museum. It's about 50 cars, but very specially for you, I'm going to open the big car museum for you to see 450 cars. 450 classic, unique cars. One of the first Benz from 1900, steam car, one of the first electric 1908. We have the Mustang Eleanor that is used in the movie, you know, Gone in 60 Seconds. So we have very special cars. So can we go from this side?
Yes.
Look at this kind of furniture. Wow. Guys, come. This kind of mosaic. Guys, you know, this kind of furniture, its name, we call it, it's a kind of mosaic actually. Its name is arabesque. Arabesque. It's inlay craft. Inlay because it's inlaid in different materials, right? Do you know, can you guess what this, the shiny, for example, this one? This is oysters, seashell. It's mother of pearls. Do you know the white is ivory? And this is turtle, turtle shell. This is turtle shell. So this kind of furniture, its name is arabesque. It's famous in Syria and Egypt.
Really expensive.
Yeah, and takes time. Can you look at the geometric shape? Let's look at how long time to make. Yeah, it's made of wood, but it's a lay craft. You use different materials to decorate the items. It's mosaic, like a kind of mosaic. Look at this item. Can you imagine how long time to make an item like that? Geometric shapes. You're clever, you know. So the main idea of this kind of furniture actually is recycling. The main idea of that is recycling. It's coming from the smallest chips of wood for decoration. But did you notice Islamic item is almost fully covered, right? Because this is the main feature of Islamic art, no emptiness. Islamic item, it has to be fully covered because emptiness in Islamic art means useless. So item, it has to be covered, fully covered, is a kind of decoration to give good experience, meaning, symbols. That's why Islamic item is covered, fully covered and decorated. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. Look at this. Can you imagine? Look at the details. Did you notice these geometric shapes, right? Yeah. And also you can see flowers, floral design, and writings. So mainly in Islamic art, we have three famous elements for decoration: geometric, flowers, and calligraphy. Okay, and majority of Muslims they do like using human animal images, faces. Okay.
Are they still in production or?
Yeah, but not this original materials, not seashell. They use something shiny, similar, not ivory. But they are still having, but it's very limited, very limited. Some specific area in Syria and Egypt. Look at the best here. Look at this one. It's decorated in a stone. Can you see all these stones?
See ruby.
It's different stones. Can you see? It's precious or semi-precious stones, but it's fully covered in stone. And for sure it's heavy. inexpensive.
Which country they bought?
This is Syrian.
Syria is so advanced, eh?
This is for Qatari Arabic?
No, this is Syrian.
Syrian.
Okay, guys, can you come this side to see this? This item, this house is still closed. But this Yusuf al-Sibai is a famous Egyptian writer and militant. He was the Minister of Culture in Egypt, and he was murdered in 1970s, 78. So this one. He's a famous writer. Most of the movies and series we are watching now are written by him. Okay, he was murdered in 1970s. Okay, he was one of the few officers in Egypt who made the revolution against the king, 1952.
In Assad period?
No, this is Egypt, not Syria. So he was murdered, and all the furniture from his house. So this is the Egyptian house, yeah, but still closed.
His name is?
Yusuf al-Sibai is so famous name in Egypt. Most of the movies and series we are watching, it's written by him. Okay, then you can come this way to see. Copper is soft or hard? Soft. Silver? Soft. So they use hard, decorated and soft. Okay, they use hard metal, decorated in soft metal. So this kind of craft, it's called it's the Messini craft. The Messini.
This one Jewish?
No, this is a famous in Islamic geometric shapes. One of the geometric shapes. We have a lot of mosques are decorated in this kind of style. It's one of Islamic geometry. Okay, so this style is we call it Mamluk style. Mamluk. Yeah, Mamluk from Egypt and Syria. Even items made after after Mamluk time, we call it revival of Mamluk.
I know why he asks if it's Jew.
This is one of Islamic geometry. You can find it on Islamic items everywhere. It's a long time. It's one of because it's geometric shapes it's used in Islamic art, so you can start in different points, you know. So this is one of Islamic geometric shapes.
Dawood star.
Even Dawood star, yeah, one of Islamic. Even if it's David star, it's one we believe in David, but I mean it's even before Jewish used this one, because we have it from Ahmad bin Tulun Mosque from Abbasid of Abbasid dynasty. We're talking about 19th century. The mosque is decorated in the
In Central Asia.
in the Salah ad-Din Ayyubi is mainly he was using this one as a symbol. Even even Ottoman Empire in the flag was having this one. So it's one of this Islamic. Would you like to see something? Are very valuable, and every item has a story. Yeah, this is by Napoleon because can you see his first letter is written on the back and the crown. These items are from France. The German here.
Napoleon. Is this Bonaparte or?
Have you heard about the Normandy beach? You know the fight in Normandy? It's from there. An items from Nazism, yeah.
It's from nuts.
Nazi.
Oh, Hitler.
These are Uzbekistan, from Uzbekistan.
Which one?
Azerbaijan. No, this was Uzbekistan. This is Azerbaijan item. Uzbekistan. Can you read what
Oh, these are the original nuts.
These are nothing, the battery is simple.
These are from Italy and Russia.
This?
Okay, so would you like to see my favorite item in the museum? Yes. Now to see, we have an item here introduced by the ladies to show to the husband how much he loves her husband. The husband travel away, and this is to materialize our emotion. Then when the husband comes back, she's showing how much she cried over missing him, how much she loves him. Yeah, and so. So this is tears collect. Guys, you know, we made some research about this item. We discovered this idea was very common before, used in different cultures before. Even, you know, it's choose if someone died and relatives, they crying over missing him, to show how much they are honest to him, they were collecting the tears and putting the tomb with him. And similar to in America in the 19th century, if someone died and her husband, her wife was collecting the tears and leave the tears to dry it out, to marry. It was used to determine the length of the duration of the mourning time. So when the tears dried out, she can marry. And it makes sense because if she cried a lot, she has more tears, she has to stay longer. If not, she can marry fast.
But this is in which cultures, man?
This is Islamic or non-Islamic?
If human, not.
No, actually it's still Islamic.
Really?
But this is Iranian version.
Yeah.
It's Iranian version.
With the human.
But it's still Muslim. But they're using. But majority of Muslims they're not like using a human animal, right?
Yeah.
But in Iran they use it, but are still Muslim. So this is another school of Islamic art. And you know these scenes are really from the history, telling a story. That's why it's storyteller. And guys, this is tapestry. They put on the wall, not on the ground. Okay. And this is it's a document. Tell a story. You can get a lot of details, information from this kind of narrative scenes. Okay, this is a way how you can recognize, identify Iranian or Ottoman. Ottoman, no human. They don't like using a human animal.
This one for dish, food.
It's dish, yeah, but what is made of?
Copper.
Copper, right? It's made of metal, right? It's metallic item. Just wait. Can you imagine? This item is ceramic.
What?
It's made of ceramic. It's a clay.
It's not copper?
No, it's not. It's a clay, but they use oxide of metal to give this kind of luster. So they use oxide of metal to make the item looks like metallic item, but it's not real metal. This is Islamic invention actually from 9th century, but it was very famous in Andalusia time in Spain. And these items are made after Islamic time. That's why we call it Morisky items. Morisky is made on Islamic style, but after Islamic time. That's why we can find fleur de lis. Fleur de lis is a French, European, right? But the item, the concept is Islamic. This is mix of Islamic, Christian. After Islamic time, we're talking about 17th, 19th century. Okay, so these items are made in Spain on Islamic style. Mix of Hispano-Moorish, mix of two different cultures. Okay? Okay, so we have very interesting expensive items actually. We have from 9th century easy because everyone has different process. And colors, and how, because especially the white color is very hard to get it before. So you have to invent something to make the white color as background to decorate. So it's for us similar, but in the history, the real completely different background, different art, different process. Okay, guys, can you imagine these items are made? This item is made in France, but it's very clear it's Islamic, right? But made in France, in Islamic style. This is oil lamp. We call it mishka. It's famous in Islamic art. It's oil lamp. Okay, and can you see it has writing, but it doesn't have meaning. Yeah, because in Europe they like the Arabic writing for decoration, but they cannot read what is written. They cannot write correct words. So that's why in Europe there is a kind of writing. They called it fake Arabic writing. So it's similar to Arabic, but doesn't have meaning. Do you know this on the door we have names of the different tribes, of the families. All the country families are written here. And before they stamp the camels, they stamp. So each tribe has a different mark to recognize who owns the camel. It's a brand, right? So here we have names of the tribes and each one with the camel brand. Look at this, it's very interesting. Orientalist one. This is from made in Spain in Islamic style. Looks like fabric, right? But it's the fuzz itself. You know? Look at this, the fashion, the design, yeah?
Something hard, yeah?
Very, very expensive. This is Sheikh Faisal's favorite item. Can you imagine how many years to make this one? 20 years to be made. And the technique, this carpet. And the technique, the technique is lost. Do you know why? What is the difficulty here? It's very thin, but it has two sides. How they made two sides on one thread. Can you check it? Different, completely different. So how make two sides on one thread? Normally you can make only one or front side and back side, right? You have to make the notch. But how they make two sides on one thread? This is the difficulty. That's why 20 years to be made.
Iran.
It's Iranian inspiration from Kerman, Iran. It's even hard to imagine how they make it. 20 years to be made. Can you imagine you spend 20 years of your life making
this?
nothing?
Even the borders are not same, right?
It's handmade.
Even the borders are not same, right?
Yeah, even images are different, colors is different. Because if the solution, they might use one thread, it comes this side then goes back side, but colors is different, images is different, so how it is made.
But how old is this?
This is documented in 1905.
Okay.
But actually, we made some research behind this one, and we discovered it's more than 250 years ago. But it's registered from 1905.
So how did the Sheikh purchase it?
Sheikh Faisal has from Yemen and Saudi Arabia. It's a pre-Islamic. And also, here we have very unique silver and silk. And most of the gold is used on the door cover. And here we have a door cover used from 1910. So this is real cover for Kaaba used before. From 1910.
It's made of gold.
Gold, yeah, the yellow color is gold. From 1910. Guys, now they are making the cover in Mecca from 1962. Before 62 was coming from Syria or from Egypt. How they transported the cover in this caravan. And also the yellow color is gold. They use a camel to carry this one to transport the cover. More than one actually, because the cover is very heavy. These 120 kg of gold threads, 120 silver, 800 silver. Can you imagine how big? Guys, in this room we have the smallest Quran. Can you find? Look at my fingers. Can you find this size Quran here? Look at my fingers. Can you find this size Quran? Somewhere here. Can you? Find the smallest Quran. The smallest.
Smallest Quran, eh?
What is it?
The smallest one.
That one. They used what to write? What is it? It's
It's just small, right? Yeah, it's very small.
How do they read?
you cannot read this one.
It's complete. It has all the surahs, everything.
All the whole Quran, every letter. This is a big one.
how can you read this
From
one?
India. This is from Indonesia, 18th century. 18th century. Can you imagine, guys? Here we have one big Quran. It's written in gold. Can you come? This is written in gold and saffron. This is from Indonesia, 18th century.
From Indonesia?
Yeah, 18th century.
From my country?
Really, and even the big one from Indonesia.
Oh, okay.
This is written in gold and saffron. 18th century Quran.
They have written in gold.
Gold, yeah.
Maybe Indonesia has more gold. Yes.
More than 245 years ago. They cut it and rebuilt it again here. There is something interesting about the materials. This kind of a craft, this has a name in Islamic architecture. They call it ablak style.
It's on marble?
Rocks, but ablak. a marble and an alabaster the other side. Guys, did you notice on the door we have two knockers here? And listen to the sound.
It's not for men.
Yeah,
So
this
for
is
women.
man use and this is women use. So different sounds, and this is to know if a man outside or is a lady outside. So means means there is a man outside. This means there is a lady outside. So this is to know who has to come actually.
Yeah.
Right? If a man outside, so a man has to come to welcome her, or if a lady, or if a man and a lady coming, she knows there is a man behind, so she can get ready.
Yes.
Okay. So would you like to see the house from inside? Look at the wall decoration. Look at the ceiling. Look at the ceiling here. Look at this. Yeah, you guys, you can see the rooms. You can see the wall decoration, and you can take photographs.
The Syrian's house? Can I take a picture here? I can sit here? Yeah.
But there is no lighting.
If one has a flashlight, you can use it.
Yeah, there is one. This man always take a
What is
picture
this?
all the time.
It's a radio.
And then post to your Instagram.
Hey.
Guys, let's go to see the cars.
Yes.
The most interesting part. Oh.
It's like an ICU.
Tell him to come and.
No, it's
Furnished.
Okay. From the ground. 75 meters. Yeah, I think it's good. It's check.
Phone guy, where's the phone guy? Ben.
Hizo rutu. Hizi masimu nakwambia.
Ndio hizi hapa.
Oh, I can't do it. Ginagawa ni Rona kama?
Perché mi godete?
Other side of the
This is stone, yeah, not soil.
other side of the earth.
It's not soil, but it's stone.
How there? Because if you dig, you have to go like that, then line up. The old way, it's different. It's not digging directly. No, you have to go like that, then you can line up. This is 75 meters. We're going to try it now. It's here before the museum because it's a farm. So, guys, who wants to make some exercise? Who wants to help me? Can you come this side? Can you come?
عدو مسلم عنده يدينه 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 Yes. Yeah.
There's water or something.
Water you can drink?
You can taste it.
We shall bring it. Yeah, give this back.
If you're tired, let us know.
No, yeah, give this back.
I know he's working in the gym, but I don't. But he seems to be tired.
It's coming?
This is water.
With water?
Pulling one. Yeah.
Slowly.
Ah.
How the bucket is. Need to take a picture of the bucket. So you know, guys, it's good. It's drinkable. We cannot drink too much. Okay? But I know it's good. But no need to drink too much because it's open area and kids are throwing. It's good. So I'm going to drop it. We can listen to the sound to see how long time needs to reach. Okay?
Yeah.
So 3, 2. Listen. 3, 2, 1.
It's too much water.
Very fast.
It's fine.
Okay, guys, let's go to see the fossils here. We still have fossils. We have a trilobite here. It's 400 million years. Can you come to see?
This is your
Esse negócio do gordo.
Ah!
Qassim Ronaldo came many times here because they were here during the FIFA,
The World Cup.
the World Cup, yeah, in the hotel. There is a Marriott hotel beside. That's one. Yeah, the Sheikh Hamad, yeah. Muhammad Ali, is it not? Whose girls are this? Guys, let's go to see Sheikh's house. Then our last is the Quran Museum. We're going to see the new Quran Museum. As I tell you, it's very special, but we can go inside and just you can discover fast.
What is this room?
This is sports section. Sports.
This
This is sports section and the toys. He collected even toys, but used by his grandsons. You know. For us, sometimes you know the item doesn't make sense why this item is here, but for Sheikh, there is a story. It's a part of the museum, so you have to consider.
Traditional culture house.
Yeah. Guys, this is the traditional country house. And all the items here used by Sheikh himself and his family. So this tells how the old house is built. This is Sheikh Faisal, the owner of the museum.
Just a quick question. I think the other day that I spent like maybe 2,000 years. The bed.
This one? Yeah, it's Sheikh himself. This one is 70s. It's 50, 60 years ago. So this is like this old country house. But this is full of huge.
before leaving.
these are like
This is all.
Yeah, that's all.
Approximately 100 pieces.
100
Not
years.
That's okay. Very cool.
this is I think the way
I think this one
when the baby is born, the way the baby from here, the weight.
for baby.
Yeah, like when the baby is born, this is the weighing scale.
Chili paste.
Ah, this medical room.
Yeah, medical room, yeah, correct.
Ah.
Then we got
Why does it need chili paste?
chili paste.
Yeah, old-fashioned chili paste.
I think it was used for.
That's strong as well. Then,
Dr. Shokri Hussein. Shokri, the first doctor in traditional medicine in the state of Qatar.
when is that?
1900. Uganda agreement.
That's very nice.
Read about doctor.
This area is actually you can take photos. But as you know, there's no lot.
Amazing, huh?
Hello.